Hi family, this is Mo with Moya Body Care and Colon Hydrotherapy, and I am your favorite colon hydrotherapist that practices the art of internal detoxification through the use of colon hydrotherapy herbs and natural living. And today's video is coming from my favorite space in the entire world, my balcony. I'm still putting it together with all of my plants and pots, and my mommy bought me some new plants. She bought me some new succulents, so I blessed them, and I know, just hear me out. But I blessed my plants, and then I walked them around to each individual plant and introduced them so that they can get to know each other and so they can play nice together. And I think that everybody is getting along just fabulously. I got to get some crystals to put in the new flower pots, but I try to put a crystal in each one, and everybody's doing and playing and getting along just fine. So today's video, I really wanted to talk about what a colonic is. Um, I get that question often. People ask, what is a colonic? What's the goal? What's the purpose? What does it do? So, in its simplest terms, I'll be very honest with you. In the simplest terms, a colon hydrotherapy session is a way of flowing water, warm filtered water, through your colon to soften up undigested food, fecal matter, gas, any toxins um, that may be in your system. The water will go in and dilute it so that the waste can move not only out of your colon, but out of your four other channels of elimination, which are your kidneys, lungs, skin, and then the fourth channel for women is our uterus, which most women don't look at our uterus as a channel of elimination, but technically it is. And so that is the simplest description of what a colonic is. Now, when you ask me what do I do, right? I do a whole lot more than just give you a colonic. Let me just put that out there. So, colon hydrotherapy is so deep. Well, let's just talk about water. Like I'm trying to like give it to you, and I get so excited I can't. I get ahead of myself. So, water. Let's just talk about water. Let's just talk about the simplicities of this beautiful element we call water. Without water, your body cannot exist. It just cannot exist. It cannot eliminate. It cannot assimilate. It cannot reproduce. It will not allow you to rest. It will not allow pain to move out of your body. Pain will actually increase in effect, literally. You will start to have a lot of congestion in the body without water. If you are a person that is dehydrated more so than not, you'll notice that you'll have more aches and pains. Yes, that's my son in the background. You'll have more aches and pains. You'll have more skin issues. It'll be harder for you to go to sleep. It'll be harder for you to get out of bed. It'll be harder for you to digest food. When you start taking medication, the medication is going to be very, very slow to be assimilated into the body. I mean, there's so many things that go haywire without water in the body. Now, when you think about colon therapy on the emotional and physical level, and I think I need to back up and just say that health is a triad of your emotional, physical, and spiritual well-being. Without the emotional, you're going to be at a tilt. Without the spiritual, you're going to be tilted. Without focusing on the physical, you're going to be tilted. So in order for you to have balance in your life, balance in your health, balance in your emotional space, balance in your relationships, your careers, you being a mother, daughter, aunt, sister, etc., 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 you have to have water in your body. Okay? Without water, there's nothing. You're going to be in the hospital, let me tell you. And they're going to be pumping saline solution through, of all things, saline solution to hydrate the body. So, when we start talking about what is colon hydrotherapy, really, really, really take your time and think about where the colon is located. The colon is located in the middle of your body. If you know anything about engineering, mechanics, if you know anything about balance, let's just talk about just balance and frequency in general. The middle part of whatever you have going on, the middle section is the strongest. The middle section controls everything. The middle of anything controls everything. I'm going to say it again. The middle of anything controls everything. So when we talk about our middle section, this is where we get our fire. This is where we get the galls to accomplish our goals. This is where we get the nerve to say yes to a proposal, regardless if it's a relationship or a contract. Doesn't really matter. This is where we feel that it's right. This is where you feel that it's wrong. This is where babies grow. This is where most people lay their heads when they need to feel comfort from their mothers. You understand where I'm going with this? So if you're not taking care of the middle section of your body, how in the entire universe are you going to be well? If you don't take care of the middle of anything, how are you going to be well? You're not. So when we start talking about what is colon therapy, it's deeper than just cleaning out the intestinal wall. It's deeper than keeping your colon free and open. If you don't take care of your colon, everything shuts off. Your blood starts to get dirty. It starts to get thick. It starts to congeal. You understand what I'm saying? Your blood flows through your entire body. So if you have toxins in your bloodstream, that water filters out every time you drink it. And if you take that water away, now you have toxins and trash, fecal matter and whatever else, undigested food, floating through your entire body. Your bloodstream feeds your brain, your skin, your hair, your nails, your teeth, your breast, your uterus, your pancreas, your colon. Your blood feeds everything about you. So if you're not drinking water, this is before you even get to me for a colonic. If you're not drinking water, love, your issues are deeper. Now we need to talk about self-love. We need to talk about why you're not caring for yourself. You see where I'm going with it? It's so much deeper than just, I want to lose weight. Nothing against people losing weight. But colon therapy is so much more than losing weight. It's so much more than losing weight. Colon therapy can literally transform your thought process, because you do know in order for you to think, you have to have moisture in the body. If you're not drinking water and you're not getting water in your body some kind of way, it's impossible for you to have that $1 million idea. It's impossible for you to be able to break generational curses, because you can't think clearly because you're so dehydrated because you ain't been drinking water. Talk about that with your ancestors. How about that one? Ladies, if you're having issues with becoming fertile, maybe it's a lack of water. In order for anything to be fertile, Let's talk about what fertile means. Fertile means topsoil. It means that the soil is dense in nutrients. If you're drinking Coca-Cola and eating Cheetos talking about, I'm not fertile, girlfriend, I know you're not fertile. Look at what you just put in your mouth. And then you're not drinking water and you're not pooping. Of course, your heavens and your ancestors and your guides and your gods and your goddesses are not going to grant you a child. Look at how you're treating your temple. Why would you be blessed? You're not even taking care of the body you were given. How can you care for an additional body? You can't. You're not caring for the one you have, for the additional body to reside in to come here so that you can take care of that baby. Water is everything. Once you start cleansing, and what I mean by cleansing is once you start getting colonics, right? Once you start getting regular colonics, what do I mean by regular? And regular is relative to everybody. What is regular for some people may seem like too much for other people. So when clients ask me, well, how many times should I come in a week? How many times should I come in to see you? How many times should I do this? I give people two answers. I give them an option on if they want to hear my honest opinion on what they should do, or you can sit with yourself and ask yourself, how often do you want to pour into your well-being? How often do you want to pour into yourself? How often do you want to feel well? How often do you want to walk around with no aches and pains? How quickly do you want to lose the weight? How quickly do you want to start shifting your mindset? That's a personal decision. That's up to you. You have to figure out your finances, your time, and your investment. Not me. I'm open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturdays 9 to 3, closed on Sundays. Right? So with that being said, I can recommend what you should do all day long. And what I recommend is that you pay my rent. And I'm going to have you come in so many times to where my rent is paid. I mean, really think about it. Why would I tell you anything else? So I will tell you come in 3 times a week for the next 90 days. So the next 90 days I got my rent paid. Or you can sit with yourself and ask yourself, how often do I want to start pouring into me? What do I need right now to commit to a schedule of well-being? If I work a full-time job and I got 2 kids, I can probably only come and see Mo like once a month. But I can commit to that once a month. You see where I'm going with this? How often you come in for a colonic is your decision. There is no right or wrong when it comes to your health. As long as you start feeling better, as long as you start seeing the results, I think you're on the right track, love. You don't need to have a doctor's note to come in to get a colonic. Your health is your responsibility. When you go to the grocery store, do you ask for permission from your doctor's office? When you're going to the dispensary, are you asking for permission from your doctor's office? When you go to the bar and you order that 5th drink, you see where I'm going with this? Are you asking your doctor for permission to do this? No, you're not. But all of a sudden, you need permission from your doctor to get water into your body. But everything else that you've been doing up to this point that has been breaking your body down, literally breaking your body down, you are stuffing your face to no end. Did you ask your doctor if you can stuff your face? Did you ask your doctor if you should be eating all that pork and beef and meat and rice and tortillas and bread and dot? Did you call your doctor when you were unbuttoning your pants because you ate so much and now you're just fat and disgusted and you're just like, why did I do this? Did you call your doctor? No, you didn't. Why didn't you call your doctor? Because your health is your responsibility. You know what you did when you did it. You're a grown-ass person. Grown-ass adult. You knew what you did when you did it. And I'm not here to point the fingers and you did this and you did that, because we're all grown. You do whatever you want to do. However you want to do it. Whatever you want to do, go for it. However, you do not need a prescription to come in to get a colonic. Let me just clarify that. So what is a colonic? What is a colonic? Again, in the simplest forms, a colonic is a simple way of flowing warm water through your colon to loosen up undigested food, fecal matter, waste, air, etc. It helps your body to remember to let go of waste. But it's deeper than that. It's so deeper than that. When you start to have regular bowel movements, when your body starts to flow the way that it's supposed to flow, the frequency that you become, it's like cleaning an antenna, and then all of a sudden you start picking up all of these frequencies around you. That's what happens to your body. We're nothing but a bunch of, cells, salts, magnesium, electricity pushed together into this jelly of the flesh. We're nothing but frequency and energy. So if you start cleansing your body on a cellular level through drinking water on a regular basis and sipping the water, I so admire water. I think you guys know that. I just admire water. And, if you can drink water, sip on water, use it in any form, shape, or fashion, through a colonic, through a steam room, through steaming your face, through a sauna, however you need to get the water. Take a bath, allow the water to just run on your neck, on the back of on your back and your neck. Just gonna put that out there. My neck, my back, my neck, and my back. If you let the water just run down your spine, that alone, let me just tell you, that alone calms the nervous system. It rewires your nervous system for peace, because it literally feels like, or let me say, your body registers the water hitting your spine and running down your back. Your body registers it as a massage. Did you know that? It registers it as being cared for. So if you are feeling stressed out, water can help you. Sip on some water, put some ice in it if you need to. We'll deal with the lukewarm and the ice water later. But just get the water in. If you are stressed, allow the warm water to just soothe your soul by allowing it to hit the base of your spine or the base of your neck, and then just drip it all the way down your spine. I mean, it is the most heavenly thing to do. What is a colonic? Water, colonic. Peace, colonic. Transformation, colonic. Shift, colonic. Alignment, frequency, elevation, connection, clarity, colonic, 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 colonic. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, people? Do you understand it? Colon therapy is probably one of the best self-care tools that I have ever experienced outside of massages, outside of enemas, outside of yoni steaming. Just the feeling that you get in your heart space when you no longer have all this stuff sitting like in your middle section, when you no longer have that and you can breathe and you can feel, nothing can top that. Well, maybe Keith Sweat bringing me an apple martini can top that. But outside of that, just the colonic will do just fine for me. So I'm not going to keep you too long. This video is a little bit longer than my other ones. This is like almost 20 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and end it. But I did just want to share a little bit about my passion about what colon hydrotherapy can do for you. Literally, your health is your responsibility. However you want to pour into your health, you let me know and I meet you there. Literally. Because what I would do for my health, most people would never do. And vice versa. So this is the time when you can really, really get still and ask yourself, ask your ancestors, ask your God, ask God, Buddha, Allah, how do I care for this temple? How do I do it? And then really start implementing small steps to take care of you. I promise you, you are going to love you after you do that versus me telling you what you should do. You've already had numerous people telling you what you should do. You don't need me to tell you what you should do. You're a grown-ass person. Figure it out. Listen to your body and ask your body, what does it need? And the answer that most people say, oh, I don't know what I need. If nothing else, at least attempt to try to think about what your body needs versus just haphazardly jumping into, I don't know what to do with myself and I don't know and I never do that. Instead of just jumping to that and automatically having that as your answer, sit with it for a minute. Really sit with it for a minute and just think, like, what do I need? Have I ever been asked that? I've never been asked that. Let me just sit with that for a minute. I don't know what I need. I can accept that a whole lot better than, I don't know what I need to do. Blech. Everybody can implement some type of self-control if you want to. Everybody can implement no control if you want to. It's always a choice. I am going to leave you with that because I can keep going on and on and on and on and on, especially when I'm sitting in the sun and I have water. I can just keep talking and talking. I'm going to go ahead and stop. My name is Mo, and my business is Moya Body Care, and I am your favorite colon hydrotherapist that practices the art of internal detoxification through the use of colon hydrotherapy herbs and natural living. My website is Moya, MOYA, bodycare.com, and my phone number is 562-682-0818, and my private office is located in Torrance, California. Until then, mucho besos, be well.